countdown has begun. Hold out on silver until this rolls out. Major companies are tumbling. I'm talking about a loss of more than 40% of their value. This is shocking, and it will send others to follow. The price of silver is directly related to the strength of the economy, and in this video, I'm going to show you when to make your next move on silver. The countdown has begun, and when this rolls out, the price of silver is going to change in a big way. I'm going to break this down so you're prepared for this shift in the price of silver. This comes out from Reuters today, and it says, Target issues weak forecast as shoppers pull back, shares tumble. Check out these numbers. This is really frightening. It says, Target on Wednesday said it expects consumer caution to persist after it reported quarterly earnings that missed Wall Street estimates and issued a forecast for the current quarter that was also largely below expectations. Shares fell 10% in early trading after it posted adjusted earnings of $2.03 per share, 3 cents below analyst expectations. Check this out. If these losses hold, the stock will be on track to lose almost half of its value. You heard that. Almost half of its value since touching an all-time high in November 2021. These are the real economic indicators. The Fed can say whatever they want. The Bureau, and all the statistics that come out from the census, they could say whatever they want. What's going on right here shows us what's happening in the trenches of the economy. And this says it's disappointing earnings and outlook stood in contrast to large peer Walmart, which last week reported better than expected results. But other companies like McDonald's and PepsiCo are also struggling, and they're starting to shake because sticky inflation, this is right in the article on Reuters, sticky inflation, rising costs of eating out, rents, and mortgages. So all those combined together are showing that the consumer is struggling. And when the consumer struggles, the economy starts to show what's really happening. And when that all plays out, this price of silver that I'm holding in my hand, we get a big change in the price of silver. So these are the indicators that we really need to look at, because this tells us really where silver is going to go. With this jump in silver price the past 2 weeks, everyone's looking at different numbers, trying to figure out, what pushed silver over. Maybe it was this going on in China. Maybe it was the Fed saying this. Maybe it was Wall Street making a decision this way. Really, when we simply look at what's happening in this data that Reuters is showing us, that these are the real economic indicators that show us what's happening in the economy. It shows us how people, consumers, are reacting to that. Because at the end of the day, stacking silver is really done by people like you and I. We are just regular people purchasing this metal as a safe store of wealth. And as we see cracks in the economy happening, like half of this value of Target being dropped, half. That is just, it's painful to say. When we see that happening, that tells us that the price of silver is absolutely going to change in a big way. And I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a silver stacker. I'm just telling you my opinion and my experience of doing this for years and years. And you know, if you've been stacking silver for years, if you've been stacking silver for decades, then you know that this is what you really need to look at to figure out where silver is going to go, and to know when to jump in and when to hold out. Because we all get that fear of missing out. We all get very excited. I've been very excited seeing silver jump up, and I still do see it continuing to move up higher. But when this data came out this morning and I read this, that shoots a big red flag up, and it should tell all of us that we need to stop and look at what's coming down the pike quickly.